and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys have no clue what they're drinking. Tonight's night, we're going to do Wild Turkey Old versus Wild Turkey New, because our last episode, the guys hated it, and Kyle really likes it. So we're going to see tonight which one they like better, and if they can tell a difference. If you like what you see tonight, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Or head on over to Facebook. We have a great group of guys and gals that talk bourbon 24/7. If you love what you see, go head on over to Patreon. And I know I owe you a long list of names and shout outs to all the people that have just joined Patreon. I am working on that list. It's been a little bit of an insane week, so we will get that on the show shortly. Besides that, I'm gonna pour these bottles. We have the older bottle. We got Full Turkey going into Bourbon Blind logos. Boop, boop. And we're going to have Turkey Head, which I can't remember which one's the new one. I believe this is the new one. Going into the clear glasses. So we got Full Turkey 101, the old label, I believe. It's the Full Turkey though. In the Bourbon Blind glasses. Our clear glasses have the chest or breast of a turkey in the clear glasses. And we will do gold for the whole turkey, red for the half turkey, 3/4 turkey. I'm gonna go get the guys and see which turkey they actually like better. You know, I should have done this at Thanksgiving with all the turkey talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Kyle.
I am Nick.
It is good to see you again. We have a head-to-head today. Rested in the glass a good 15-20 minutes now, so I say we...
Get in here.
Yeah, what you said.
Just for y'all's reference, all the glasses that have the Bourbon Blind logo, so every other basically, go to this bag on my left, and all the others go to the bag on Kyle's right.
Over chia. Over chia.
So, cheers.
Ooh.
Ding, fries are done.
Right off the bat, caramel, brown sugar, vanilla.
Almost like a popcorn. Like a kettle corn.
Yeah, actually. I wanted to tell you were wrong, and I just... I really did. Like, I was like, I'm going to tell him he's wrong, and I'm like, no, I get that.
You're like, no, I can see the kettle corn. That makes sense. That's a good nose. It's not. There's not a ton there,
no,
but it's enjoyable for sure. A little bit
of brown spice.
Yeah.
Baking spice.
Almost no ethanol.
Nice color.
Got some decent color.
Yeah. Legs are running fairly quickly. Well, on one side of the glass, they're running really quickly. On the other side, they're not. So take that for what you will. What do you got?
Something in the glass. Kind of the same thing. I had a couple over here that are like,
miss.
bye, and then the rest of them are...
Maybe they forgot to blend the bourbon.
You know, I can't really argue with that. I wasn't there.
All right, I say we get in here.
I dig that kettle corn.
Yeah?
That kettle corn on the nose is it's pretty cool.
That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna turn my phone off while that does a thing in the mouth.
I get more kettle corn.
Popcorn, buttery popcorn.
Yeah.
Kettle corn.
Buttery, like really buttery kettle corn.
Yeah.
I'm getting that proof tingle behind my lower lip.
Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of it.
It's super unique. I don't know that I've ever gotten kettle corn or buttered popcorn on any bourbon or whiskey I've ever had. That's real good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Sugar, like light brown sugar.
Mm-hmm.
More vanilla. Obviously the popcorn thing. Finish hangs out.
Yeah, finish had a little bit of like baking spice, kind of light baking spice.
Mm-hmm. Like it's all on my tongue and in the back of my throat.
It doesn't like coat your mouth. It's not like an oily mouth feel or creamy or anything like that. There's no real texture, I guess, for lack of a better term.
No, but it's not like super thin either.
No.
Like it's just...
But yeah, that finish hangs out.
All right. We'll go see what this one is.
That's That's real good.
You just finished the glass.
I have another one. That should say something. I don't always finish the glass.
Right?
I do have like a half-hour drive home after we record, so I have to pace myself if you guys are actually wondering why I don't often finish the glasses.
Soon you won't have to.
Soon I will have to, because I
He's
timed
moving
it.
into our backyard.
Basically. I timed it. It's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2.5 minutes.
You know, the house across the street is for sale.
I've already bought one.
You could buy 2.
You know,
Why buy 1 when you can buy 2 for twice the price?
the way my bank account's set up,
They just wouldn't approve.
as good friends as I am with Jeremy, I don't feel like he could make that happen just out of nowhere.
So, I'm having a hard time placing this one.
I'm almost getting like a young corn.
I don't get a young corn, but I don't get a whole lot.
No, I take that back. It's almost like dusty corn.
Like sweetness, vanilla,
I didn't even get the vanilla.
like a light rickhouse smell.
That may be what I'm thinking of.
The
Not
rickhouse
a dusty
dustiness,
corn,
like-
a dusty rickhouse. The nose on that one's not. It's not nothing, but it's very minimal.
It's minimal, but also like, I'm wondering if it's,
Like that.
it feels like it's like everything is so well balanced that you just nothing sticking out.
It's either that
You know what
or
I mean?
there's just nothing. It's almost like that Netflix show where she's like, if it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. And that's what they did with the
Right.
nose on this one. Just got rid of it. Oh. What are you doing?
Going back to that one, I'm gonna say 105, 110 proof.
Yeah, I'm guessing 100, 110, somewhere around there, because I got that tingle behind my lip
Right.
that usually happens with between 100 and 110.
I mean, it's real good. So anyway, let's get in here and see. What
Any
what
harder,
we
you
got.
would have broken the glass.
So that's not nothing. Wow.
That changes a lot in your mouth.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there.
Like, a lot. Like, it started out, and it was just like some mild sweetness, and then the roller coaster began. I can't tell if that's super disjointed or blended so well that they took like the front, mid, and end all together while they were blending and just did a really fantastic job of the ramp.
Sweetness, caramel, vanilla, going into like a baking spice.
Like savory spices.
Like a savory, yes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say baking spice, more like a savory spice, if that
Right.
makes sense. Like a good steak. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's
Like, it's got a little bit of smokiness on it, like barrel char, something aged.
picking up like a sweet tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this has definitely got... It feels like there's more age on this than there was on the first one.
Yeah.
Just because of how much
That's-
more complex it is.
That's really
That was
freaking
really good. This is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Because it's everywhere.
That was really good. This is just, it's everywhere.
This would be a rock-solid daily drinker. Mm-hmm. That's I've had a great day at work. Or
a bad day at work.
Or a bad day at work. Or something. I need to treat myself and bring myself up.
Hashtag treat yourself.
Hashtag treat yourself.
He literally just did that, didn't he?
Hashtag treat yourself in the comments. Haven't done one of those in a while.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
You gotta do the thing.
Yeah, wow. That's super good. I mean, they're both really good. Like, this one was really good. And, like, I was ready to give this one a really good price. And then this one took it to another
Well, I'm
level.
still ready to give that one a really good price.
Yeah.
This one has like an oily sweetness. Almost like a simple syrup type of sweetness.
It...
And I don't
I've
mean like
never-
how sweet simple syrup is.
Right.
I mean like how simple syrup like coats your mouth.
I was thinking I've never had one, so grain of salt, but just where my brain goes, like a really fresh, like made right there cigar. You know what I mean? Like that fresh not green, but
I don't smoke cigars, so no, I don't.
Like I'm imagining like a nice wet tobacco. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. Like, you know where I'm going with that? I
definitely
like,
get some tobacco on this for sure.
Yeah.
The sweet tobacco. Yeah, that's. It seems to me like the finish on this one hangs out longer. Mm-hmm. Or maybe
like
not. Maybe not hangs out longer, but is stronger for longer than this one.
Yeah, this one kind of. It's a nice taper though.
Yeah,
it's like a nice taper.
It tapers
it's not
real
like
nicely.
and it's gone. Right. No, like it's a nice gradual decline of flavor. I'm gonna go back to this one after the first one because you know how that like just totally can throw things off.
That's really good, but like in a completely different way. Mm-hmm. Those are both really good, but in very different ways. Like the finish on this one is much spicier. Mm-hmm. This one had a light, savory spice on the finish. This one is a much more upfront, in-your-face spice.
I'm going to say in that same 105, 110 proof range.
Yeah, I'd say that for
sure. The
sure.
bourbon blind glass tastes just a little bit higher proof, but that could be, I'm getting a little more ethanol on it, where this is just pure flavor.
Yeah, after on the nose... Or after the water on the nose, I pick up a little bit of like brown sugar and almost like a barrel char, and that's about it.
I was getting more like clove.
Maybe that's it. This clove is kind of like
brown spice, molasses.
Yeah,
I can go with the barrel char.
Yeah, it's real faint. It's not like real in your face barrel char.
All right. Still really good with the water. No complaints.
It's still really, that is still really good with the water.
That one with the water.
Don't love it.
It didn't destroy it, but it didn't help it at all.
On the nose with the water, you pick up a little bit more ethanol.
So
actually, realistically, you pick up a decent amount more ethanol because there was very little on the initial nose. I don't pick up much of anything except for the kettle corn.
On the
bourbon blind with water.
I get more just like barrel char flavors on the mouthfeel. The palate.
I'm talking about the nose.
Oh.
Just like kettle corn and maybe some additional light sweetness, but
yeah,
it's not upsetting. I never knew that I dug a kettle corn nose, but I do. I'm into it.
So I'm gonna say, I want you to give your prices first because I know right where I'm at.
So I'm gonna give my prices without the water for both.
Agreed.
They were both still good with water, which is rare.
Yeah.
I think,
especially this one. This one was fantastic.
Yeah, I think this one was better with water. This one was still good, but not nearly as good as the original.
Right.
I honestly think that one with water was on par almost. Mm-hmm. Maybe like a half step down to the original. So for the black bag with the gold tassels, the bourbon blind glasses, I'm gonna call it like $90 to $100.
Okay. I was right in there. I was gonna say
I dig the shit out of that kettle corn.
I was gonna say 100 to 120. So
yeah,
right there.
So $90 to $100 all day long, no problem with that. For the red bag, the non-bourbon blind glasses, I'm having a bit of difficulty with it. Mm-hmm. I have two price ranges in mind. In my mind, I would put that as more of like a special occasion drink.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Which, on one hand, I'm usually willing to pay more for because it's a special occasion drink.
Right.
But also, like, I enjoyed this one more, so, like, I'm torn because, like, while that's a special occasion, I like that one more, so, like, I don't want to pay more for that when I enjoy that one more. You know, like, so, like, I'm torn.
The question is, how much would you pay without feeling bad about it?
$90 to $100? Like, that's... I just split the difference between the two that I had in my head.
I was gonna say I'm in that like 140, 150 price range.
Yeah.
I dig the ever living out of this.
Yeah. So like, the two price ranges I had for that initially were like $70 to $80,
Right.
and like 120, 130. Because it is so complex on the palate.
Right.
The nose is not even really in contention because the nose on this bottle was so much better in every way.
For sure.
But the palate on that, like I could pour a 2-ounce pour of that bottle and babysit it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just tiny, tiny sips and just picking it apart
So
for an entire movie.
anyway, should we see what these are?
We should.
You want to do yours first?
Can I get a drum roll, please? Huh.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so we went from $10 to $20 a bottle to $90 to $100 a bottle.
But originally, when I reviewed
Consistency is key, people. Consistency is key.
when I reviewed this the first time, I said $80.
Okay. This is this is an older one though, right?
No, that's newer. That's very newer.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay, well. Good news. We don't know what we're doing. Son of a bitch.
That is a slightly older bottling of Wild Turkey 101. That's
Since it's the same, just fucking whatever.
so. Wait, so the older one,
Was in the non-bourbon blind glasses.
which we liked more, which I liked more.
I liked this one more. So, good news is we both win because we both liked Wild Turkey 101.
I have so many questions right now.
I have no idea what's going on.
That's
So,
not okay.
nope. So,
So it's not a special occasion drink. Good news, you can pick that up for $25 all day long.
maybe not that one,
No, you get that one. That's the
which
new
is
one.
also a $90 to $100 bottle if you listen to me, which I don't recommend. Wild Turkey, please don't watch this video. I can't even take another sip. I'm so confused right now. See,
I will say though, and I think we can both agree, 100% different.
Very different bottles.
Yeah.
And also very different to the bottle we had last time,
Which
I would
I
assume.
think was that one. Maybe not.
I refuse to acknowledge that was that one because that was a $20 bottle last
That very well could have been an off night. I'm just saying.
That's possible. That happens.
Because I've always loved 101.
I know you have, except for last time when you gave it $10.
There's just so much goodness in there though.
So, huh.
So we love Wild Turkey 101.
Update from last time. We were wrong. And thanks for tuning in.
Right?
Because we don't know what we're doing.
Well, good news. Contrary to last episode, we both love Wild Turkey 101 still.
Huh. So this is Wild Turkey 101.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see that? This is also Wild Turkey 101.
It is. Also, but like I said, different.
Very different.
Not the same.
I distinctly remember saying last time my favorite episodes were watching your mind get broken.
And now your mind's broken.
Hi. Man,
Wild Turkey, I would like to start my 3-part apology by saying you're a wonderful distillery. Which is nothing new. I've never said anything bad about the Wild Turkey Distillery.
At least last time I gave it retail. You shot it like less than half of retail. So
I'm saying it was an off night. It was an off night.
2020. My only guess is that it had to have been an off night. I don't
know.
I don't remember eating anything spicy or off.
I don't think we ate anything beforehand.
No, I mean like even for lunch.
Like, I don't know.
I'm so confused. You know what I'm not confused about though?
What?
Sap 56.
Oh, boom. Funny, I have a bottle right here. Sap 56. Out of Canada. They harvest pure grade.
They harvest things and put it in a bottle.
They harvest pure grade A Canadian maple syrup right out of the trees 56 days a year and mix it with at least 5-year-old Canadian whiskey. And that makes one hell of a cocktail, let me tell you. It's fantastic straight, it really is. But
also
in a cocktail,
great on waffles. You tried it.
I did. It was pancakes, but yes.
Or pancakes. Whatever, same thing.
If you're feeling adventurous. But no, like it's just so good. So anyway, be sure to check out
Be sure to check out things.
Be sure to check out Sap 56. And as always, Wild Turkey 101 is yet again the king of lower shelf bourbons. I don't want to say bottom shelf because it's not bottom shelf, but it's lower shelf.
I have questions.
I
don't have answers, but I have questions.
Retail $25, 101 proof. We're close on that. And I think you were actually a little bit closer than I was, but yeah, that's super fantastic.
Try that. That's the two mixed together.
Again.
Now that they've kind of like had time to marry a little bit. It's changed.
It's creamy.
Yeah. Like cake frosting.
Weird. Anyway, to watch our minds get blown next time, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell notification. T-shirts, Teespring, link in the comments.
Yeah. There's some really good ones on there.
Bourbon Blind Nation on Facebook if you want a good Facebook group.
Glassware on bourbonblind.com.
Bourbonblind.com for all of your glassware needs.
All your bourbon blind needs.
All your bourbon blind needs. Challenge coins are still up there. Got a few left. So, yeah, be sure to check that out. And Patreons, absolutely love you guys. You make the world happen. And I think that's about it. I think I've plugged about everything I can shamelessly plug. So, until Friday, noon central next week, cheers. Drink blind.
I'm going to drink this.
We want to give a huge shout out to all of our Patreon people. Absolutely thank you. You guys are freaking magical. T-shirts at Teespring, link in the description.
Also, thank you to anyone who has ever supported us, whether that's either coming on a live, chit-chatting with us on a Thursday night, or if you just like to watch our episodes, we appreciate every one of you.
Until Friday, noon central next